This is going to be a video to show you a bit of a breakdown of how to play Perlucidus. It's in drop C, so you need to be C, G, C, F, A, D. Alright, so here's the riff, and then I'm going to break it down slowly for you. Alright, so you're going to start off on an open C string there. Okay, so that's your rhythm for that first bit. Okay, so then the next chord you're going to hear is 4th fret on the D string, which is actually a C, but I'll talk about it in terms of just standard tuning. Okay, so that would be 4th fret of the D string and 7th fret of the G string. You get a nice sort of major 6th interval there, or minor 6th actually. Okay, then you've got our first little run. Okay, so you're going to start on the G string, and it's going to be 7th fret, sliding up to the 9th. Then you're going to have the 7th fret of the B string, and 9th fret of the E string. Okay, and then you're going to add the next part in, which is going to slide from the 9th fret of the E string down to the 5th fret, pull off. So, okay, so all that together. Okay, now the next part. So the rhythm's slightly different there. So we've got 9th fret on the E string. We're going to go 9, 10, 9. 12th fret on the B string. Back to the 9th fret of the E string. And back to the 9th again. And then you're going to slide down to the 7th fret of the B string and open, pull off. Okay, from there we're going to go into power chords here, 7th to 9th fret. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the 12th fret of the D string. And then we're going to go up to the G string, 14th fret, back to the 11th. So you're alternating with the power chord and the D string 12th fret note there, and then into your G string melody there. So. Now we've got a tap with the right hand, G string, where are we? 18th fret to 19th. And you can also, when you play this next power chord here on the 5th fret, you can use your finger to strum that. Okay, just to make that easier for you, because you've got your finger already on the note there. That last lick there. So we're on the 5th fret there, power chord. Then we're going to go to the 7th fret of the D string, sliding up to 9, down to the 6th fret of the G string, 7th fret of the B string, open on the E string. So you think of it as each note that comes in is on the string below it. Your right hand's almost kind of sweeping that bit there. And then you're going to hammer on, 2nd fret of the E string up to the 5th fret of the E string. So from the sort of the second half of that riff, okay, and then the last bit. We're going to be sort of using the first chords that we used, open and the, that rhythm there. Hammering onto the 4th fret. And then we've got this sort of weird chord here, which is using the 11th frets on the D string or the C string, 12th fret of the A and 14th of the D string, and that's your last chord. So all through, I'll play it for you again. You want to really make sure that for all your lead notes and lines, you're really making sure that you're muting any other string that you don't need with your palm of your right hand. So if you just make a conscious effort to keep those strings quiet by pushing them down with your right hand, that'll really help keep the clarity in all your notes and things. You really want to try really hard to get clarity in the riff, because it can get kind of messy, at a fast speed. So that's the first riff of Perlucidus.